Hi there, welcome to Yes Yoga and Stories, and I'm Trupti. And today the sun is shining, so I just looked out the window and I feel so happy. And you know how it can be when you have six gray days, dark days where it gets really dark quite early because it's winter time here in Germany. And then you have this sunshine, and it's so rare and so beautiful. So especially after 6 days of rain, it really makes me happy, happy, happy to see the sun. And then you realize how simple things in life actually bring joy to you. Like when the weather is perfect, you're happy. So try to think of different things that make you happy. Take a piece of paper and write it down. And then whenever you're sad, you look at this piece of paper and think, okay, this is what makes me happy. And work on your inner happiness. Because, when I look at myself and I think I don't feel happy about things. I remember my younger son coming and telling me, Mummy, if someone gives you a Gucci bag, a Gucci handbag, what will you do? Will you be happy? So I said, no, I don't need any handbags, Arul. I don't need it. So my older son, Tarun, he told me, oh, but Mummy, you can sell it on eBay. So I said, oh, no, I don't have the time for all this. I really don't need all this. So then my younger son tells me, do you want to have a Louis Vuitton bag? I said, no, I don't want to have any handbags. I have two handbags in life, and that is more than sufficient. And now because of Corona, I don't even use them. And to be honest, when I had an accident, I fell off the sofa a few years ago, and I broke my coccyx, which is the tailbone. That is when I thought I have to do something about my life, take charge of my life. And then I told my children, I'm going to India. Is that okay? So my older son said, don't worry, I will take care of my younger son, I mean Arul. And I'm so grateful to my kids. Because of that, I could go to India and do my yoga teachers training, the second one in Kaivalyatham, and where I met my main teachers, many, many nice teachers and people. But the main one who did the whole thing was Paul Dallahan, who's like the main teacher, and it was like his PhD in pranayama and the effects of pranayama. And then our main teacher, or his main teacher also, and who was our main teacher, who kept coming and supervising us and answering. We had question and answer sessions, Opi Tiwari. And today is Opi Tiwari's birthday. So happy birthday to Opi Tiwari, one who inspires me a lot. And one thing I've always noticed, when Opi Tiwari came into the classroom, I felt this, however angry or whatever bad thoughts were in my head, so Rajasic Guna or Tamas, not Tamasic, I'm mostly Rajasic, it would all come down. So I realized what physics is all about, vibrations. Yeah. So he is so sattvic in nature, and he really can spread all these sattvic elements that a person who's like me, like a moving volcano, who's ready to explode, just calms. And now, with my pranayama practice, I must say I have become calmer and calmer in life, and it is a very transforming thing. So I'm very grateful to all these people. In any case, now, as I said, I am missing Bombay so much, and I'm going to get a part of Bombay, part of my childhood, and I'm thinking of my father. So my father passed away when I was 19, very suddenly. Anyway, I won't go into the details, but I thought of him because whenever I look at the sun, I think a lot about my father, and and about light, and about physics, because my father studied physics and chemistry. And sometimes when my teachers, we had this a very nice teacher, I still remember Miss Vakil, who was my physics teacher. Then she went away. Then we had another teacher, Miss Naggad. She also went away. So Miss Vakil went to Perth to continue with her PhD. Miss Naggad went to Ohio also to continue with her PhD. And then we had no teacher for a while. And then my father was teaching me physics, and I thought, oh, look at that. And I really liked physics. So I was wearing shorts as I'm wearing now. I always used to wear a lot of shorts. So the light came on my thigh and it got reflected. And I was like 13 years old at that time. So I still didn't know all these things about light. No, I was 12 and a half. So the light came on my thigh, and then and then it, like, it was almost like a prism, so you could see like the rainbow colors on my tie. And I was so impressed. I said, "Oh, eureka, eureka!" I had this eureka feeling, like Archimedes' theory, which we had just done. So I thought, "Oh, I have found something. Now I'm going to get a Nobel Prize." And I told my father, "Look what I have found." So he said, "Oh, this is already found." I mean, and I was like, "So, oh no, I mean, nothing new, nothing new, nothing to get a Nobel Prize." Anyway, so as my grandmother and my father would say, learn for knowledge, Trupti, not for marks and not for prizes. Just learn because it's going to enrich you. So now I feel very rich with all my yoga philosophy and all that I'm learning, and I'm continuing my learning practice. So yeah, that's the biggest riches I have. So I don't need all these handbags. Coming back to my sons. So coming back to my sons, the funniest is that my son said, "Okay, now that you don't want to have a Gucci bag and Louis Vuitton bag, I think, mommy, you are anyway a Prada girl. You would like to have a Prada bag." I said, "No, I don't even want to have a Prada bag." And then I said, "But what makes you feel that I need a Prada bag and that I would like to have a Prada handbag, Arul?" So Arul says, "Yeah, because you're a Prada Yama girl." So I said, "Okay, fine, I'm a Prada Yama girl." Anyway, so now you can see sometimes my friend Deepika tells me, "Tsupti, do you have ADD? Check yourself." And I think maybe I have ADD because I have too many thoughts in my head, jumping from one thought to the other. But one thing I can say, pranayam helps me focus, 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 and focus. What Swami Vivekanand has spoken about, that it's one of the most vital things in life. So now that I said I was missing Bombay and I wanted to sing you a song, I'm going to sing you one of my favorite songs. One second, let me clear my throat. So, as I said, I am not a trained singer. I just learned singing on my own. Big influences. My father used to sing old Hindi songs on the balcony very quietly when nobody was listening or hearing, or when nobody was around. And I used to quietly listen, and he would feel so embarrassed. Yeah, that's one thing. The other thing is, as children, we used to play a lot of antakshari and all this. So my biggest and my first teacher with whom I used to sing a lot is my cousin Minu. So hi Minu. So Minu used to tell me, because I was not a very good singer, especially not in Hindi, because we had only Western music in school, where I learned things like I remember I was the one who was selected, so I was really that bad a singer. So we had this hymn where I went and sang on the stage. I was the only girl as a 6 year old who was allowed to sing at the assembly hall. And I was not at all scared. I didn't even know what straight front was. So we had to hold our hands, stand straight, and sing, "Lead kindly light among the lead thou me bright." So that's what I sang. Um, More on that topic later. So yeah, so that was like more or less, and all the Sound of Music songs and all that was like singing for me. So Hindi music was not like really my strength, but then, as I said, Meenu told me, "Listen carefully, Trupti, you're singing all out of tune." So I learned to listen carefully, something that was quite difficult. So I learned to listen carefully and sing. And nowadays, I sing a lot. I always sing a lot. I mean, I always sang a lot. What do you mean sing a lot? I always sang a lot with my cousin Mino. So my brother would always say, "This is like two mosquitoes, Mino and Trupti." But anyway, we were a great pair together. And so, as I said, I sang a lot, and there were lots of people in my colony who were really good singers, like Alka and Lakshmi, all professionally trained and getting more training. Amazing, amazing singers. So all good influences on me. And then my uncle, because of whom, Durga Das Bhatt, because of him, I had a lot of Indian music. He got lots of what you call cassettes. So my morning would begin when I was in Prabhadevi at my grandmother's place. He would put this cassette. So first of all, he would sing he would recite all his prayers. So it was always the day started with Ganesha. So Pranameshir Devam and all, and then it would continue with some cassettes with, like, on in the music player. So there was like Natya Sangeet, Marathi Natya Sangeet, and So that's the way I got this whole Indian thing, and then also a lot of other things. And I still remember my uncle getting this Pankaj Udas thing, which was like in at that time. So you had this, कि थोड़ी थोड़ी पिया करो पियो लेकिन रखो हिसाब कि थोड़ी थोड़ी पिया करो. Anyway, not to that. Now back to the thing that I really like, old Hindi songs. So, and my favorite song for you now. So let me concentrate now and sing. याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम झूमती बहार है कहा हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम झूमती बहार है समा हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम आ, आ, खो रहे हो आज किस ख्याल में ओ दिल फंसा है बेकसी के जाल में ओ खो रहे हो आज किस ख्याल में ओ दिल फंसा है बेकसी के जाल में मतलबी जहाँ मेहरबा हो तुम याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम आ, रात ढल चुकी है सुबह हो गई ओ मैं तुम्हारी याद लेके खो गई ओ रात ढल चुकी है सुबह हो गई ओ रात ढल चुकी है सुबह हो गई ओ मैं तुम्हारी याद में लेके रो खो गई अब तो मेरी दास्तां हो तुम याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम आ, आ, तुम हमारी जिंदगी के बाग हो ओ, हम तुम्हारी राह के चराग हो ओ, तुम हमारी जिंदगी के बाग हो ओ, तुम हमारी राह के चराग हो या मेरे लिए आसमां हो तुम याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम. So that was it. And my other idea that I got is maybe if you all think it is interesting, that way it will become a little bit more useful to learn German through Bollywood. So basically, I would sing a song and then I would translate it in English to give all the so and in German. So what happens is all the Indians can learn English or German through Hindi songs, and all the Germans can learn Hindi through Hindi songs. So that was like just an idea that struck me. Let me know what you think about it. And what else did I want to say? Well, I think I've said enough. So I'll end today and have a great week. Stay healthy, stay happy. And if you like more of such videos and if you think that motivates you and brings value to your life, then please like and share and subscribe. And see you again. Bye bye. And you can listen to the song again and do a little bit of yoga, a yoga exercise. So interlock your fingers, turn it this way. And okay, now I have to go down so that you can see my entire arms. So let me go down. So this way, and then you can listen to the song. I'll put the description box so you don't have to listen to my song. You can listen to the original song. And you can keep moving, swaying from side to side. And when I go up again, you can see that your both your sides are nice and lengthened, and you make space. So you do like this and you sway from side to side listening to this song, and then when you've interlocked your fingers where your right thumb is, all your right fingers are above the left fingers, then you do it the other way around so that the left is over the right fingers, and then again do this and again keep on moving, swaying from right to left. Yeah, so for those of you who are not in India, think about the elephants, think about Ganesha, and stay positive and do something about your bodies. Take care and keep in touch. Subscribe my channel and press the notification button so that you get notified when I make more videos, because I'm a little bit erratic at the moment. When I have a little bit of more timetabled life, maybe I will say, okay, this and this day I will post, and at this interval in time it'll all come. At the moment I'm still a little bit in chaos. So as I am clearing my inner chaos and my outer chaos, which is even more than my inner chaos, because pranayama helps me get rid of my inner chaos. So you also take care of your inner life and outer life, and see you again soon. Bye bye. Have a great week. Stay healthy, stay happy. And if you want more of Trupti, subscribe to Yes Yoga and Stories. Now I'm repeating this probably the third time because of my ADD problem. See you. Bye bye.